Well, that's gonna make the coroner's paperwork a little more complicated. G'day guys, Holy Critics signing in. Premonition follows a reporter who investigates a man with an eerie ability to predict when people are going to die. Christopher Lloyd and Cynthia Preston star in this gloomy supernatural thriller where visions, fate, and reality start converging in some very strange ways. And believe me, this is one of those movies that'll have you wondering what the hell you just watched.
You look for reasons in this life, and sometimes you get an answer, even if you have to wait a while.
501 Seattle Center. You're cleared straight in. Crash one aircraft has gone down 2 miles short of the runway. There's lots of wreckage and fire. There don't appear to be any survivors.
Maybe even 14 years.
Where do you see this? And it's classic. It's real McCoy this time. Huh? Listen, man. Listen. It's happening right now.
We got the rest out to your seat.
You're gonna like this one, Willie.
They found them on a Russian freighter. Shipped in the drifting woods. No proof.
Nothing.
Speaking in tongues, day and night.
Sweet. What are you talking about?
3 things, Jack. 1, never hire junkies. 2, don't use cheap incense. And 3, blessing the crops doesn't bode well for an exorcism. Hi.
Hi. Two to go, John.
Gotcha.
You can't keep doing that back there.
It wasn't a story.
It's not for you to decide. I've been around the circus for a while. I know it sells. Ah, shit.
Thanks.
See you later, Mona.
Thanks. Just one.
Sometimes you want lots of sugar, sometimes you want none.
Keeps you guessing. You've been here, what, 2 weeks now?
3, actually.
Okay. What are you doing here?
What do you mean?
There aren't any answers here. It's all just bullshit.
Thanks for the warning.
I get all kinds in here. You name it, I've seen them. They come in here looking for the meaning of life or the truth about Roswell. And it all adds up to one big zero.
Well, that's not me.
Just check it.
What about you? You used to work for the Chronicle. Why are you here?
I like the elbow room.
You're right. You know, this is the first real conversation we've had.
Don't get used to it. I didn't trust her. I didn't trust anybody, especially in this business. But there was something about her. Something. Well, just something.
Hey, Dean, I'm home. Hey. Dean. Honey. Babe.
I want you to move out, Al.
What? I don't understand. Baby, what's wrong?
Please. Just leave. Right now.
What are you talking about?
Can you feel it?
Feel what? Baby, you're not making any sense, okay?
Yes, I am.
You're a son of a bitch.
try your call again. Please hang up. This is a recording.
DK, thank God you're there. You gotta come get me.
Al? What's wrong?
I will tell you later, okay? I'm at the laundromat across from McGill Park. You come get me.
What are you doing there?
Look, just calm down, okay?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just need some air. What is that smell?
What smell?
Did you smell it?
No.
It's gas. Where'd that come from?
Just water overflowing. It happens a lot. Can I help you?
Al? Al? What's going on? Al. Are you okay?
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
I can't believe he threw you out. You know, you can stay with us as long as you want, Al.
Thanks.
Do you need anything else?
What the hell happened? Oh, God, I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. I'm so tired.
Look, just try and get some rest, okay? She was at the laundromat at McGill Park. What was she doing there? I don't know. It was like she was totally lost or something. When I got there, she was only wearing her slip. She was wandering around the place, totally out of it. I don't even think she knew where she was. She would never go back there. You know that.
You want anything else?
No, thanks.
Then why don't you go home?
What's all that tell you?
Everything. And nothing. And all things in between. You don't believe in anything, do you, Marty?
What would it matter?
Everything matters. Every night you come in here alone. You say maybe 4 or 5 words, you sit, you drink your coffee, you stare out the window. What kind of a life is that?
Quiet one?
Maybe.
Maybe you smoke too much pot, John.
Maybe you've told too many lies.
There was a time I would have laughed at that.
I'm closing up, Morley.
How can you ever tell too many lies? But the truth sneaks up on you, eventually.
Again,
Hi.
let's stick on the subject of ghosts for a few moments, because
You're
this
Brady?
has been driving me absolutely crazy. It's frankly one of the reasons that I do this.
This is really
program.
strange.
In other words,
Yeah,
we
come
look
in.
into life after death in
I'm
lots of
Allison
different
Kane.
ways, and one of them.
So how you feeling?
obviously has got to be ghosts. If you can prove
Better.
there are ghosts,
Much
then
better.
the
Come in.
triangle of ghost activity aren't there.
Just had the place painted. So what do you do?
I work at a newspaper.
At the Chronicle?
Kind of.
Many instances of hitchhikers.
Bathroom.
Ghosts. But we have one on the Sunshine Skyway
You?
Bridge that is seen.
Seattle General.
Oh, you're a doctor.
Kind of. This would be your room. It's on the quiet side of the building. Place has got everything.
Except a washer and dryer. Right.
Right. Yeah, right.
It looks great.
It's yours if you want it.
You're not gonna run that. Look how bad it is.
You mind? Hey, I didn't invent this culture. I just live in it.
Now, take a look at this fax. There's a nurse over at Mountain View Psychiatric Hospital says she has a patient who predicted the exact time of 2 other patients' deaths.
Maybe he can predict the next Kentucky Derby winner. It's a joke.
Good one.
Those places are always good sources.
What are?
The loony bins.
Tell me something. What exactly is your criteria for a good story?
One that I haven't heard before.
That would narrow it down.
We're in the entertainment business. It's all just singing and dancing. So take your cape off. Give the nurse a call. Maybe we'll take a look.
This is unbelievable. These stories are so fucked up, Al.
You're not supposed to take them seriously.
Some people do. There's a lot of freaks out there.
Are those articles really any different from anything you see on TV?
Of course they are.
They're both exploitive.
Bullshit.
They both take a story, interpret it, and tell their own version.
Are you actually defending yellow journalism?
No, just journalism. So you work at the hospital, right?
Right. Yeah.
That is love, Lou. Money, power, and sex. A combination of the 3. Come on, tell me I'm wrong. Come on, let's get out of here.
Allie?
Al?
What happened?
Al?
There.
Brady. I thought my hands were bleeding.
I'll say goodnight for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Al. You sleep okay?
Yeah? You? I don't care who you sleep with.
Look, it didn't mean anything. It's just one of those one-shot deals, you know? You should try it sometime.
It's not my style.
All right, all of what you've said would seem to suggest something about the nature of time. Have you done much about the nature of time?
From the Kingdom of Nine, we continue with your calls on Greenland with Art Bell.
Are you okay?
I just hate these places.
Oh, we're just passing through. How do we get in?
Right up here.
He's in here. This is Stanley Comus. 2 Fridays ago, he was with another patient. Grabbed a crayon and wrote a date and time on the wall. We didn't think he knew how to write. But the patient died at the exact time the following day. And the same thing happened again the following Sunday. Then we found this. See? 5 days. That's what the sun means. Sure enough, Mrs. Olson in the room next door passed away 5 days and 4 hours later, just as he predicted.
Can you understand what we're saying?
No.
How long has he been here?
Always.
Could I get a glass of water or something?
Let go!
23, 4, 5 days. 3 days. 2 days, 6 hours.
It's okay.
3 days, 6 hours. 2 days, 6 hours.
He's never spoken before. Easy. Easy.
What the hell was that? Morley! I think he was talking about me.
He seemed to like you.
I'm serious.
They pay someone $100. What do you think?
So you're saying that was just a show in there?
Well, I guess we're gonna find out in about 3 days, around 4 in the afternoon. I think you're gonna be okay.
And the whole thing just scared the hell out of me. You know, you hear this stuff all the time and you'd never believe it. And there was something about this guy. It was like my stomach just sank. And I believed him.
You know, there are a lot of strange things in this world. Predictions I don't know about. But everything dies. That much I do know.
Do you think there's a certain time when we're supposed to die?
No?
So why is everybody so afraid of it?
I don't know. I think it's beautiful.
Thanks. Hey, what's he doing here?
TK, give it a rest. Dean?
Bye.
Dean! You okay?
What the hell was that?
Forget about it.
Aren't you coming?
No.
Thanks a lot.
Don't you think you're overreacting to all this?
Maybe.
Tell me something. When we came here the other day, how did you know the way in?
I used to know somebody here. Long time ago. Anything?
No.
Why is he on the floor?
He won't let us move him. We tried.
Looks like you're okay.
I'm sorry. Wasted your time.
No problem. We'll come up with something to print. Let's go.
I'll meet you back at the office. Something I want to do.
What happened?
Let's get out of here.
Look, these kind of things happen all the time. It's an occupational hazard. You just can't let it get to you.
I guess I'm just not used to it yet. You're right. It's just the job.
Leave. She wasn't coming back. I know it. I've seen that look before. I never cared usually, but this time, for some reason, I did.
Lloyd?
Yeah. Come over here. Come closer. Stand there. Let me look at you. Take your shirt off.
What?
Take it off. Turn around.
Ali.
Turn around. Stop.
Hi. Hungry?
God, I'm so sorry.
Well, don't be.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything.
Brady. Look, last night was,
Yeah, it was.
Last night was... I think we should just... I think we should just be friends. Hey. What did you mean when you said it was beautiful? You said death was beautiful.
I said I think it's beautiful.
Why?
Because there's only pain in life.
Destiny or any of that kind of stuff. People live and people die. No rhyme or reason. Take it or leave it. It's that simple. I was wrong. I don't know. I may be all wrong, but it just seems so familiar with this place. First time we visited. Do you know anyone who worked here in the early 80s?
Back then it was run by nuns. Sister Margaret was head of the order.
She's still around?
I think so.
I'd like to hang on to this for a couple of days, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Hi.
I didn't think you were coming back.
I want to. If it's okay with you.
Can't you give me his telephone number? Something! I need to reach him! I just saw him this morning. It's important. This is... I'm sorry to bother you, but I didn't know what else to do.
Come.
He was hitting his head against the wall and calling your name over and over again. He was bleeding. I think he wanted you to see this.
John. Thanks. have to work tonight. I'll be back in the morning. Ellie. I'm sorry about your friend. I know how you feel.
How would you know how I feel? You fucked her once. She was my best friend.
What happened?
She's really hurt. I'll call an ambulance.
No. Grab some towels.
What?
Go. So are you going to tell me what happened?
I don't know what happened.
You don't know what happened? Here.
No.
Can I talk to her alone? Out of here.
It's not him.
What? Of course it's him.
It's something else.
All right, Al. Whatever you want to think.
God's will have
return the body of our friend to the earth and her soul to the Heavenly Father.
I'll see you later, sweetie.
Thought Dean would be here.
I haven't seen him. Have you?
No.
Sugar?
No, thank you. Remember her?
Morrow. Allison Morrow.
Sure it isn't Kane.
Maybe it is now.
How come there's no papers on her at the hospital?
We wanted it that way.
Why?
There was something terribly wrong with her.
Like what?
Unnatural. Things that aren't right. Some of us are not meant to be here, you see. She ran away when she was 16, and we never saw her again. Thankfully. We can't save them all. Are you a Christian, Mr. Allen?
I was.
But you must believe in something. It's all we really have.
Thank you. What happened with the cops didn't surprise me as much as what she said. Those were exactly the last words my mother said to me before she died.
Morley. Let's walk. Look, I've been lying to you about who I am, what I'm doing. I work for the Chronicle, doing a story on you. It's nothing personal, you know that. Tabloids are very popular right now. Everybody wants to know about them. Paper wanted to make a big deal of it, so they gave me a shot. I'm sorry.
Why tell me now?
Because I'm not gonna finish it.
Why not?
Because I can't. The things we've seen. Something is wrong. They told me about you. How you just walked away. They laugh at you. Why did you quit?
I saw something a long time ago. Made me realize there's no right or wrong, no good or bad. Things just happen. Nothing works. Nobody cares. There's no purpose. I just couldn't keep lying about it. If people knew the real truth about things, they'd never get up in the morning.
So you're just a sad man who's lost his courage, is that it?
Maybe. We met a long time ago, you and I. When you were a little girl. And I think there's some reason we're together again. I just haven't figured it out yet.
Goodbye.
I had a call today. Spanish lady who calls from time to time. She said she had something to show you, something only you'd understand. I think you should come with me.
I'm done.
She asked for Allison. Tomorrow.
What?
I figured she was talking about you.
¿Quién es? Señor Morlis, señorita, por favor, pasen nomás. Pónganse cómodos. Esta es mi casa. Sí, cierro la puerta, por favor. Mire, le quería dar las gracias por haber venido hoy. Lo que va a pasar hoy día es que van a ver que mis hijos van a poner a sangrar de las manos, igual que Jesucristo.
Miss Sanchez claims that exactly 1 year ago today, the Virgin Mary appeared to her son in a vision. She thinks it's going to happen again today.
Shh. Shh. Por favor, fíjense con sus propios ojos. Miren. No se preocupe, mijito. Ahora llegaron los señores del periódico y les vamos a mostrar lo que vamos a hacer. No se haga ningún problema. Ahora. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ora por nosotros los pecadores hoy y en el día de nuestras muertes. Amén. Ahora se van a dar cuenta de lo que va a pasar con mi hijo. Ahora se van a dar cuenta de lo que está pasando. Mírenlo. Miren lo que está pasando con él. Miren, miren. ¡Esto es culpa tuya! Si ahora me doy cuenta que eres tú, tú eres el diablo. Tú eres el diablo, es culpa tuya lo que está pasando conmigo. Mira lo que le está pasando. Ahora me doy cuenta que eres tú. Tú eres la que le pasa esto. Mira, te voy a matar a ti porque tú estás matando a mi hijo.
of my life, I was afraid. Really afraid. I panicked inside. The only safe place to panic. When you see something like that, it changes everything. Everything you believe in. Everything you're about. And it had everything to do with her. And she knew it too.
Of Christ's crucifixion appear on the body of a believer, it's called stigmata.
It was definitely his blood. I saw it myself.
Marley, these kinds of things don't just happen. It's cause and effect. It means the natural balance has been disrupted. And there's a reason for it.
What reason?
There is a pattern to our existence. Like how the sun rises and sets each day, there is a design to the way things are. And it's consistent. But there are things that can upset this pattern.
How do you know?
You'd call it intuition.
What would you call it?
Something else. We're all a part of the same thing. Some of us are just aware of it. Most aren't. Morning, take a look around. Take a good look around. All of this isn't here by accident. There is a good reason for it.
What reason?
That, my friend, is the question.
And what is the answer?
Come over here.
What?
Come closer. I don't think this. Shh. Undress.
What?
Shh. Turn around.
So Allie was the young girl.
Yeah. I got there just after it happened. I pulled her out. I thought she was dead.
And now you meet again.
That's what I mean. There's just too many coincidences.
There's no such thing. See this? Now you have to decide something. Did I just throw that cup into the air so fast you couldn't see it? Or did it just happen all by itself? There are no coincidences, Maury. No mistakes and no accidents. We're all interconnected. We're all interrelated.
Find anything? Did you find what you're looking for? The room you went through is the one that you don't remember? No one ever comes in here. I want you out of here right now! What is that? What? Ever since you moved in here, things have been fucking crazy. What's going on?
Hey, Dean? Dean, you there? Man, I haven't seen you or talked to you. What's going on? Hey!
Dean? Dean? What? Dean!
There's some fucking dead bodies. Leave me alone! They're all dead!
Hi, I need an ambulance to 1659 West 6th. East 6th. Right away. Hurry up!
The planet is structured into a series of energy avenues. They're called mana lines. They're a lot like power wires. These lines span all over the Earth's surface and they feed energy into every living thing. But every once in a while, these lines intersect, causing a very dangerous concentration of energy. And things happen. Things that shouldn't.
Like what?
Like a boy bleeding from his hands. Like a rift between the inner and outer worlds. Like an altering of the past and present. It's called convergence. The Bermuda Triangle, Atlantis, Stonehenge, the Acropolis. These are all converging points of energy. Now, there are a number of small ones all over the Earth's surface. But there's only one wildest part of the Pacific Northwest. And it's right here, right outside Seattle.
It's McGill Park.
You saved the girl's life there. Maybe you shouldn't have.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe not to you.
Hello?
It's me. Something is really fucked up.
What?
I'm at Dean's. He's all freaking out. Jesus Christ, you should see his place.
You gotta get over here. Allie's here, and there's something wrong with her.
Anybody here?
An entire program on spontaneous human combustion. It is a very strange topic.
Allie?
Where is she? Where is she?
Dead. They're all dead. They're all dead.
exactly where I was supposed to be. That's all I knew.
just don't understand.
There's nothing to understand. It just is. See you, Adrian. Morley. You got a small glance of what it's all about. It didn't make any sense to you, but now you know. There's some reason for the way things are.
14 years later. Why did it all happen now?
14 years is just a hiccup when you know that all time has no beginning and it has no end.
So everything is back the way it should be now. Balance again.
Well, I think you gotta go a lot further back for that.
Why do I feel so empty? Like I was betrayed.
Because in some strange way, you were.
I never really understood what John meant by that. But that was his point. There's nothing to understand. Understanding didn't really matter. It's just how you look at things. I don't know if this made me feel any better or not. That was my choice. I chose to believe that what happened needed to happen. And there was some reason, purpose. And that she was okay. It was all okay. At least for now.
Okay. I hope I'm not alone in saying I was slightly confused by this one. Premonition was one of those mind-bending movies where I spent just as much time trying to figure out what was going on as I did actually watching it. It played out like a cross between Final Destination and Stigmata, and if I had to give it credit for one thing, it absolutely nailed the atmosphere. Almost the entire movie was drenched in rain, shadows, and this gloomy grey-blue tint. Even the camera angles were often slanted, which gave everything this really weird, off-kilter vibe. You never quite knew whether you were watching reality, a dream, or some kind of vision. There was this constant sense of dread hanging over the story, and honestly, that was probably the movie's biggest strength. The problem was that the story itself didn't always communicate what it was trying to say. I found myself scratching my head more than once, especially when it came to the timeline. I thought Allie had survived the plane crash in her past, but the ending appeared to suggest Christopher Lloyd had actually rescued her from it in the future? The movie seemed to be playing with the idea that fate was trying to correct something that had gone wrong, but that message got completely lost in translation. And then he basically admitted he didn't understand what was happening, only to be met with, "There's nothing to understand because time had no beginning or end."
That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe not to you.
At that point, I just rolled my eyes. When a movie loses the audience and then tells them not to think too hard about it, that's usually not a great sign. I thought the butterfly effect explored similar ideas about alternate realities and chaos theory in a far more coherent way. Thankfully, Cynthia Preston gave a pretty good performance here. She carried the movie emotionally and showed some serious acting range. She went from terrified and confused one minute to incredibly disturbing the next. That bizarre split personality lesbian scene was definitely the moment that caught me off guard the most. So ultimately, Premonition was a bit of a mixed bag. Some of the elements worked exceptionally well, while others fell completely flat. But that dark, oppressive atmosphere was so effective that I could forgive the movie for some of its more, let's just say, baffling choices. That's why I've landed at 3 out of 5 stars. What did you guys make of it? Did you actually figure out what was happening, or were you scratching your head right along with me? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe before you check out what I've got coming up next. This is Holy Critic, signing out.